Hey guys, this is Collecting with J Bones again with another video of my horror movies. This probably will be the longest video. This will be the longest. I have hundreds of horror movies. I do. I have tons of them. All over. 4K, Blu-ray, VHS, DVD, you name it, I got them. I do collect horror DVDs. Over some are very, very, very rare, and the DVD cases, snap cases, are very high priced. Some of them. So yes, I do collect DVD horrors over Blu-ray horrors. Some of them. Some of them I have in both formats. But I'm not going to talk you guys' heads off. I'll start with my slipcover DVD horror movies. These are all the ones that are on slipcovers. Clown. Dark Skies. That's more of a science fiction horror. I Spit on Your Grave. The original. I Spit on Your Grave. The reboot. I Spit on Your Grave 2. I Spit on Your Grave 3. I'll Kill You, I'll Bury You, I'll Spit on Your Grave 2. This film was terrible. It was a low budget. Let Me In. I love the slow cover to that. It was pretty cool. Mother's Day.
Really good.
Seen this tons and tons and tons of times. Really good movie. Pandora.
That's
I
a nice
love the
cover.
case. The Crazies. "30 Days of Night." I love this case to Bram Stoker's Dracula. American Psycho. American Psycho 2. Mila Kunis. Cooties. This was very well done. It's more of a comedy horror. I am going to be showing all kinds of horrors. Comedy horror, horror parodies, horror TV shows. Yeah, you name it. Daybreakers. I'm going to be showing a lot of different horror. My Bloody Valentine 3D. 3D case. I really like that. Saw. I love the slipcovers of these DVDs. I think the DVD versions are the best ones when it comes to the artwork. Saw 3.
So teeth. Jigsaw.
Yep. I will get that. Saw 4. Saw 5. I have the rest of these on Blu-ray. The Eye. This silk cover's pretty cool too. Goes with the DVD. That's what I'm saying. You know, that's what I mean when I, buy these on DVD. I love the cases. The Haunting in Connecticut. Actually, this is one of the Warren files. One of the Warren cases. Before the Conjurings came out. The Last Exorcism. You're Next. Intruders. This was so sad, but really good. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Underworld. This is more of an action horror, just like Blade. Love the slow cover to that. Underworld, Rise of the Lycans. Underworld Evolution. The Messengers. This is one of Kristen Stewart's early films before Twilight. Martyrs. This is a very rare one. Very gritty. Very hard to watch. An American Werewolf in London. And this was really good. An American Werewolf in Paris. As above, so below. I love how you can feel the skulls.
Really good movie.
I love how you can
Real footage.
Coraline. Jaws. This, I have the book and everything. Like these are why I buy DVDs. You get stuff like this with certain DVD releases. Some of these I may not be able to, I'm not going to waste time trying to get those back in there. Jaws 2, I'll just come back up here and do that later. I'm not going to waste you guys' time doing it on the camera. Jaws 3, I have Jaws Revenge downstairs actually. I'm in the process of watching that. It's My Soul to Take. I think this slow cover is really cool because you can feel all of that. It's a different texture from, oh man, it's really neat. Pitch Black. Science fiction horror. The Green Inferno.
Really good.
Yes, this was good. This is actually based on real,
events.
Real tribes that are out there, the Lost World tribes. The Skeleton Key. I have not got around to getting the other one. I did not even know there was a sequel to this. The Strangers.
Really good.
Love The Strangers. I love movies that are based on true events, true stories. I love that. Unfriended. Still Sealed. From Hell. Holographic slow cover where you move it and they appear and reappear and disappear. I think that's pretty neat too. Hide and Seek. I thought this was really creepy when I first seen it. Robert De Niro is my absolute favorite actor of all time. Love Robert De Niro. The Happening. This is really good too. And Night Shyamalan is a really good writer. The Omen, the reboot. I will not buy the originals because I heard they are cursed films. It's the only reason why I don't have the box set. White Noise. I don't have the second one to that yet. Grave Encounters. This was another hard one to get. Very hard to get for some weird reason. At the time, I was trying to get it. Julia. This is a knockoff of I Spit on Your Grave. One of those revenge films. Lovely Molly. This case was absolutely amazing. Disney's Haunted Mansion. A little bit of horror twang in there. One of the most disturbing movies I've ever seen in my entire life. Salo. And this is definitely considered a horror film. It is foreign, actually. It is from another country. Ghost Story. Now, when I'm actually on my Snapcases now. I love the Snapcases DVDs, and these are just so amazing because they're just amazing. I love Snapcases. I do have the monsters, the original monsters. Oh man, yeah, this is beautiful. I love how they. I'm just gonna sit these here because I have to close those back a certain way. Like I said, I don't want to waste too much time trying to close everything back. This is Frankenstein. This is all really neat. Like I said, I'll put these back later. The Mummy. It's leather. All these are leather. Very, very, very neat. Leather. Wolfman. I do need the creature from the black. Oh, that's closed really good. Hatchet. Got the little keychain in there. Hatchet 2. Slow cover. Moving on to new line movies. Tales from the Hood. Snapcase. And the Snapcases. I say you try to get these online, some of them are really expensive. I love how that feels like a snake. Snakes on a plane. Campfire Tales. At the time, this was very, very high in price. For some weird reason. I don't know why or how much it is now, but I knew when I was seeking that movie, it costed a lot of money. Blade, the original Snapcase. This is before the second edition DVD release. It's the original DVD release. I love my originals. Blade 2. Ended up with this version. Blade 3, which is Blade Trinity. Bones, Snoop Dogg. Oh my lord. I'm sorry guys, that's not a horror movie. I had to sitting sideways. Rest stop. I have these sitting sideways so I can quickly access them. It took me a while before I knew there was a second one released. And it was so hard finding with slow cover. Very hard. I love my slow covers, as you guys can clearly see. Love slow covers. I don't know. I love that slow cover of The Reaping. This is more of a religious horror movie. No, the Snapcases. Oh man, these are falling out. Beetlejuice, this is more of a comedy horror. And we're supposed to be doing I guess a reboot of that? I don't know. I don't know what happened to that. The Devil's Advocate. This is really good too. The Snapcases I will open up because they have really cool pictures in the insides of them. I like that. Deep Blue Sea. Very good shark movie. Eight-legged freaks. Giant spiders. Fear.com. Oh, I don't know why I'm grabbing non-horror movies. Little Shop of Horrors. Don't know what happened. Oh no, that's... I don't know what happened to the actor. Queen of the Damned. Rest in peace, Aaliyah. The Lost Boys. Man, love this movie. Man, this was so good. Soundtrack, the environment, atmosphere, everything to that movie was amazing. Lost Boys, The Thirst. I love this lenticular slipcover. The Lost Boys, The Tribe. Valentine. Annabelle Creation.
Oh, wait, that was good.
Love Annabelle. One of my favorite horror movies. Chernobyl Diaries. Yeah, these are my WB movies now. My goodness. Dark Shadows. I'm having a very hard time trying to put these back. Dr. Giggles. Does anybody remember that from the 90s?
I do.
It was a good one. That's my son. He's 14 and he doesn't remember Dr. Giggles.
Yes, I do.
Gremlins. Gremlins 2. The new batch.
Really good.
Like I say, these snap cases are amazing. House of Wax. House on Haunted Hill. House on or Return to House on Haunted Hill, which had the original. I Am Legend. I do consider this a horror movie. Those things that are in here are terrifying. One Missed Call. Orphan. Man, I can watch this over and over. This movie gets good every time.
10 out of 10.
Really good movie. Poltergeist.
Really good.
Rest in peace to the entire crew. Sad. Poltergeist 2 and 3. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, I got these set like this for another reason. Like I said, I sat on my horror sideways to pull them out quicker. Beowulf. I want to show off movies that are not horror movies. The Mummy Returns. That is out of order. I will fix these while I'm showing them off. The Mummy. The Mummy and our Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Alright, this is my other shelf with a few horror movies on it. As I said, this is a parody comedy in my opinion. So, yeah, scary movie I still consider a horror movie. Scary Movie 2. Scary Movie 3. Scary Movie 4 with the slow cover. And yes, I do consider this a comedy horror. Tyler Perry's Boo, Medea Halloween. Okay, we'll move to the bottom of this shelf here. Casper Meets Wendy. It's a child's horror. The Addams Family. The Addams Family Values. There was another one that came out, and I don't have that one. I wish I did. Casper. Ghostbusters. This is the original DVD case. Very similar to the original VHS case. I love originals. Ghostbusters 2. Yeah, I'm very, very particular with my cases. Little Monsters. I love originals. Gothica. This is a snap case. The Hand That Rocked the Cradle. Avenged. Another revenge movie. The Good Son. And I will go ahead and just sideshow all of, because these movies here, I'm not too sure of if they are horror movies. So we have the Eloise, The Watcher, Black Dahlia, Butterfly Effect, Clue, Donnie Darko, S. Darko, Identity, The Roommate, Twisted, Shutter Island, Signs, The Sixth Sense, Stir of Echoes, The Village, Blessed Child, Beyond Redemption, End of Days, Godsend, The Ninth Gate, Stigmata, The Craft, Order, Devil's Pond, and Disturbia. Those movies are on the borderline of horror, but then again, they can, it's just, very weird way to genre those films. Fear, I do consider a horror. And these again here are more in a thriller. I would say thriller. Obsessed, Swim Fan, Single White Female, Single White Female 2, Stalker, Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, Red Dragon, Hannibal Rising, Anaconda, Anacondas. I still need the rest of these, finish off my collection. Bats. These are all the animal horror movies, by the way, guys. Blood Monkey, Congo, Curse of the Komodo, Hood Rat, Infested. Those are all Jurassic Parks. Lake Placid. Lake Placid 2. Lake Placid 3. Lake Placid Final Chapter. Lake Placid versus Anaconda. Lake Placid Legacy, Man's Best Friend, Mimic 1, 2, and 3, Red Water, another shark movie. This is more of a survival adventure. The Edge, it's about a bear. The Fly, special slipcover. The Fly 2, you can feel its eyes on a slipcover. The Rats, like I said, these are all animal horror movies. Venomous, I wouldn't consider as horror, but more science fiction. War for the Planet of the Apes. Getting into the more darker science fiction, the alien science fiction. Alien Hunter. See, this is horror science fiction here. So I will start with, yes, because those are Darkest Hour. Alien. We'll show off this amazing, beautiful box set of Alien on DVD. I absolutely love this. This is beautiful. Love it. I'm not going to go through all that. Putting it back. Aliens. Alien 3. Alien Resurrection. Alien vs. Predator, slowcover. Alien vs. Predator Requiem. Predator, the original VHS cover art. Predator 2, slowcover. Predators, slowcover. Ghosts of Mars. Hollow Man. And last movie on this shelf, Hollow Man 2. I'll move to my next one. Alright, before I move to my other shelf, I'm going to, I forgot some horror movies actually. The Bad Seed. This is really good movie. The Exorcist. The complete anthology. This box set has all of the Exorcist movies on it. Here they all are. I love this box set. There they all are again. This box set is amazing. It is. It's beautiful. Then I have Sleepaway Camp box set. Comes with all kinds of stuff in it. And I love these because these are the original case arts to that. I think that was amazing. And then I have the Ring Ooh Anthology of Terror. This is the 4 films that inspired The Ring. These are the original Ring movies, the ones that were released across seas. These are it. All of them in one box set. And these, in my opinion, were much better than The Ring. I love them. Thought these were amazing. Alright. Now, a Scream box set. The DVD box set. Alright. Species 4. These are out of order. Excuse me, guys. It's going backwards. Species 3. Species 2. Give myself some space. Those are tight. Species 1. I'm sorry to say this, but this is like freaking alien porn. The Faculty, the Amityville Horror, the Amityville 2, The Possession, Amityville 3, The Demon, Amityville 4, The Evil Escapes. This one here was very hard to get because it's only released on, I think, yeah, VHS. So that one, it is a legit VHS copy, and it was pricey at its time. It's About Time. Amityville, It's About Time. It started to get really bad. Really bad. The Amityville, A New Generation. Amityville Dollhouse. There is a lot of these. I love this one. The Amityville Horror reboot with Ryan Reynolds. Amityville Haunting. Amityville Asylum. Like I said, these just, wow. The Amityville Death House. These were so hard to get through. And the last but not least of the Amityville Anthology, the Amityville Theater. There's more out I still do not have. There's so many. Boogeyman. I think I'm missing 2 of those Amityvilles. Boogeyman 2. Boogeyman 3. Candyman. This terrified a lot of us growing up. It's a tight fit. Candyman. Farewell to the Flesh. That doesn't sound too promising. Candyman. Day of the Dead. I love these because these are very similar to what the VHS releases look like. Child's Play. Child's Play 2. Child's Play 3. The Bride of Chucky. The Seed of Chucky. Cube. Cube 2 Hypercube. Feast. Man, this was gory. Feast 2 with the slow cover. Feast 3 with the slow cover. Friday the 13th. Uncut. Friday the 13th Part 2. Friday the 13th 3D. It has the 3D glasses. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. This was so neat because it's lenticular. The lenticular slow cover is really neat. Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. Another lenticular case. Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. Friday the 13th, Part 7, A New Blood. Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Lenticular slow cover. Jason Goes to Hell. Jason X.
So good.
Freddy vs. Jason. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is the 2-disc version. Friday the 13th Killer Cut.
Really good.
This was really good for a reboot. I really enjoyed that. Final Destination. Final Destination 2. Now, this original case was holographic. You move it, it has a rainbow effect. A lot of people don't know that. So did this one. Final Destination 3. Slipcover. The Final Destination. These movies will put fear in your blood. Make you be very careful what you do outside. From dusk till dawn. Quentin Tarantino, loving. Another one out of order. Sorry, guys. From Dusk to Dawn 3. The Hangman's Daughter. Then here's Dusk to Dawn. From Dusk to Dawn 2. Texas Blood Money. Love these cases. I will show them off. Nightmare on Elm Street. They're just so original. Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Freddy's Revenge. Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Dream Warriors. These are snap cases. Nightmare on Elm Street 4. The Dream Master. Nightmare on Elm Street 5. The Dream Child. Wes Craven's New Nightmare. And Freddy's Dead. The Final Nightmare.
Trash.
A Nightmare on Elm Street reboot. Wasn't a big fan. Now we'll show off my Halloween movies on DVD. The original Halloween. Halloween 2. Halloween 3. Halloween 4. Halloween 5. Halloween Curse of Michael Myers. H2O. Halloween Resurrection. Halloween Unrated Director's Cut. Halloween 2 Family is Forever. These are the Rob Zombie ones. I apologize for not noting that. Hellraiser. Hellbound Hellraiser 2. Hellraiser 3. Hellraiser Bloodline. Hellraiser Inferno. Hellraiser Hellseeker. Hellraiser Deader. Hellraiser Hellworld. Hellraiser Revelations. And The Howling, the best werewolf movie ever. Howling 2, Your Sister's a Werewolf. Howling 3, The Marsupials. Howling 4, The Original Nightmare. Howling 5 and 6. I think these are the only versions you can get, 5 or 6. I am missing Howling 7 because it is very expensive and it's only on VHS. If you can find it, good luck to the collectors out there. It is super hard to find. I think it's called The New Moon or New Blood or something like that. I know what you did last summer. I still know what you did last summer. I'll always know what you did last summer. Jeepers Creepers. Where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers Creepers 2. Ju-On. In my opinion, this is better than The Grudge. Ju-On 2. Original Grudge movies. The Grudge. The Grudge 2, special slipcover. The Grudge 3. Leprechaun. Leprechaun 2. Leprechaun 3. Leprechaun 4 in space. Leprechaun in the Hood. Leprechaun Back to the Hood. Maniac Cop. Anybody remember that? Maniac Cop 2. Maniac Cop 3. Night of the Demons. Night of the Demons 2. These are rare and hard to find too. Night of the Demons 3. Paranormal Activity. Paranormal Activity 2. Phantasm. Rest in peace, Soul Man. Phantasm 2. Phantasm 3. Phantasm Oblivion. Love this silver cover. Phantasm Ravager. Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead. This one was hard to get. Pumpkinhead 2. Blood Wings. Like I said, these movies were hard to get back then. I don't know how they are now. Maybe easier. Maybe harder. Pumpkinhead. Ashes to Ashes. It's supposed to be the third one. It doesn't say, but it is. Pumpkinhead 4. Blood Tide. Or Blood Feud. I apologize, guys. Can't read. Prom Night. Miss Jamie Lee Curtis. Prom Night 2. This is the only way you can get Prom Night 3 and 4 like this in a double feature. I really don't do double features. I really don't. Prom Night reboot slipcover. Man. Pulse. Pulse 2. I want to show off this reanimator case. Pulse 3. Slipcover. The reanimator. I have the syringe in here. The box opens. All that cool stuff. And the syringe.
Never opened.
It's really neat. Bride of the Reanimator. Beyond Reanimator. The Ring. I have the original Korean versions and the American versions. The Ring 2. I love the rainbow slipcover. Rings. These were hard to get to. I don't know how they are now, but Silent Night, Deadly Night. All I can remember. Yeah, that part was hilarious. And, Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, 4, and 5. Like I said, these were hard to find at the time. Evil Dead. And I love this case because this is the original of how it looks. I love all that, man. They did very good on artwork and everything on that. Evil Dead 2. Put a lot of work on their DVDs. Army of Darkness. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The original 1970s version. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 slipcover. Leatherface. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. It got really bad after the original. Texas Chainsaw Massacre The Next Generation. Super bad. I wanted to show off this amazing case. It is missing the tin cover to it, but I love this just enough. Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot. This is amazing. Let's see if I can get it open. There we go. Alright. It's a chainsaw. These are all of the evidence cards they have in there. I'm not going to go through all of them. But, I said I'll just... the evidence cards.
Of the real
This
crime
is
scene.
really, really, really neat. That's what I'm saying. That's why I buy DVDs. That's the reason, because of little things like that. Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning. Urban Legend. This was really good. People forgot about it. Urban Legends Final Cut. Urban Legends Bloody Mary. Oh, all three were good. Warlock. Who remembers him? Warlock Armageddon. Witchmaster 1 and 2. Witchmaster 3. Witchmaster The Prophecy Fulfilled. 28 days later. 28 weeks later. Apocalypse of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead. I love the lettering. You can probably see it. Yeah. The light reflects off of a slipcover. And this one is really cool too. You can feel the fence. Land of the Dead. Diary of the Dead. And I have here Day of the Dead. This is a really neat case. This too came with a lot of different things. The notebook and everything. Day of the Dead 2 Contagion. Contagium. Night of the Living Dead. The original 80s version, not the 60s version. The Return of the Living Dead. Return of the Living Dead Part 2. The Return of the Living Dead 3. Return of the Living Dead Necropolis. Return of the Living Dead Rave to the Grave. Shaun of the Dead. Slither. Quarantine. Quarantine 2. Terminal. Record. Or Wreck. Or whatever you feel comfortable calling it. Resident Evil. This was actually the very, 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 very first DVD I've ever received. Very first one. Resident Evil Apocalypse. Yeah. Highly upset about my slipcover missing to that. Resident Evil Extinction with the slipcover. Resident Evil Afterlife. Resident Evil Degeneration with the slipcover. Zombie Strippers. Zombie Land. The Haunting, The Others. I think this is a really cool case. It's a double. It's like a, I don't know, double case. I just really like the originality to this because it was only released on DVD like that. Christina's House, Dark House, An American Haunting,
I'll be back.
Innkeepers, Insidious, Insidious 2, Insidious 3, Rosemary's Baby, Silent Night, Bloody Night. This was expensive at the time. Trilogy of Terror, Devil Times 5. This is a 70s horror. That's a really good one. So is this one. Squirm. This is What Made Me Scared of Spiders. Kingdom of Spiders. The Fog. Original version. Then the reboot. The Fog. It's an 80s horror. Student Bodies. I think I have these in chronological order. And yep, I did. I did them by years. The Burning. So they will get newer and newer. The Slumber Party Massacre. And this is actually the collection. It just has all of the movies on here. The Thing. The Stuff. The Stuff. The Midnight Hour. Yeah, these are all 80s. Happy Birthday to Me. One of the most terrifying movies I've seen in my life. Demons. This traumatized me as a child because makeup effects were just perfect. They made them look so terrifying. Demons 2. I Need 3. Very hard to get. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Fright Night. Fright Night 2. This one is pricey. I don't know how it is now, but man, it was Night of the Creeps. Slaughter High. Man, this video is going over 53 minutes. Would it be an hour? Jacob's Ladder. The Willies. That's good too. Dolly Dearest. The People Under Their Stairs. Pinocchio's Revenge. Anybody remember that? The Blair Witch Project. Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2. Sleepy Hollow. Now, a lot of these you guys are probably saying, they made new ones, they made new ones, they made new ones of this. I have a lot of those on Blu-ray and 4K downstairs. I upgraded a lot. And continued a lot. Carnivore. Lost Voyage. The Shaft. Dog Soldiers. These are the 90s horrors, I think. Darkness Falls. Or the 2000s. No, 2000s, I think. Hangman's Curse. House of the Dead. House of the Dead 2. It is based off the video game, if anyone wanted to know. When a Stranger Calls. Having trouble getting that in there. The Descent. See No Evil, Kane. Kane in See No Evil. Chop that up. Dead Silence. Man, Mary Shaw was terrifying. Or, yeah, whatever her name is. She was a terrifying woman. Silent Hill. Huge fan of the game. Love it. Dead Mary. Silent Hill 2 is actually my favorite game of all time on PS2. Vacancy. This was good. Vacancy 2, the first cut. Very disturbing movie right here. It yeah, it's sad. The Girl Next Door. As you can see, they warn you there is very moving. Whisper. I love this case. Mirrors. Slipcover. Ruins. Shutter. The Unborn. Drag Me to Hell. The Collector. Like, see, that one I have on, the other one on Blu-ray. Jennifer's Body. Like I said, some of these I just, bought on DVD when they came out years ago. Paranormal Entity. Devil. Bring up Master. DVD. A Serbian film. This, wow. Wow, this movie here, as you can see the warning, man, this movie, something else. And this is another disturbing movie. Megan is Missing. Yeah, these are our high-end horrors DVD. These are high-end horrors. Well, wouldn't call them so much horror movies. They're just so disturbing. They are. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. The Devil Inside. The Bay. All Hallows Eve. I don't know why. All Hallows Eve 2. Slow cover. The Taking of Deborah Logan. Contracted. Contracted. Contracted Phase 2. Visions. Cabin Fever. Lenticular slipcover. Cabin Fever Reboot. Slipcover. I'm having trouble getting that in there. Cabin Fever 2 Spring Fever. Puppet Master. All of the movies. I do have these on Blu-ray as well. And Cannibal Holocaust. Sorry about the nude, guys, but just wanted to show off the stuff that came with this. Thought this was really amazing. Get the book and everything with this little map. See, I'm not gonna open all that. But I thought this was really cool. You know, I thought it was really neat. I do have this on Blu-ray as well. I'll show that when I, show the other horror movies. But don't worry about that some other time. Curve. Hobbs End. High Tension. If anyone hasn't seen this, man, that movie's twisty. Ooh. Stay in there, Hostel. Hostel 1. Slipcover. Hostel Part 2. Slipcover. Hostel Part 3. House of a Thousand Corpses. The Devil's Rejects. It's a pretty messed up movie. So is this one. Lords of Salem. Lenticular subcover. It isn't really moving around much on the camera, but Joyride. R.I.P. Paul Walker. Joyride 2. Dead Ahead. Joyride 3. Roadkill. This was another one that was really hard to get because it's not an American horror movie. It was filmed in Canada. Neighbor. Super hard to find, man. At the time. Like I said, these movies may be different now. These were, I bought these a while back. Return to Sleepaway Camp. A lot of people didn't know that came out. Shuttle. This is good because that really happens. Sad. The Hills Have Eyes, unrated. Not good in a good way, but, interesting movie. The Hills Have Eyes 2. Still use their silica covers, by the way. Those two. And this is a snap case. The Hitcher. As bad as I want to open it, I can't. In one hand. The Hitcher. Again. Different version. The Hitcher 2. Last House on the Left. I love how you move that around. It changes. That's the original 70s version. The Last House on the Left. Reboot. The Stepfather. Wolf Creek. Wolf Creek 2. Guys better be scared of Mick. Wrong Turn. Wrong Turn 2. Slipcover. Wrong Turn 3. Left 4 Dead. Wrong Turn 4. Slipcover. Wrong Turn 5. Bloodlines. Like I said, if I had trouble getting these in there, I ain't about to fight with them. Wrong Turn 6, The Last Resort. And there is a new one that is out, but I haven't got yet. Carrie. These are now the Stephen King horror movies, which I just showed my Stephen King video yesterday, actually. So, if you guys want to see that, Salem's Lot, you're more than entitled to click on it. The Shining. Got all Stephen King's movies together, all his stuff. Creepshow. I really wish I could open that up. And that is really neat what they put in there. Cujo. Dead Zone. Made a show to that. Christine. Children of the Corn. And they made 1,000,000 of those movies, and I have every last one of them. They did a lot of them. This is another fire starter. It's another snap case. I'll try to open them. Just want to show, you know, these are nice. Look at that. It's, you know, I just like how they show, you know, parts of the film and stuff. I think it's really neat. I'll just throw that back in there. I'll just fix it when I come up. Oh, man. Cat's eye. Sorry, guys. Silver Bullet. That's a good one. Maximum Overdrive. Man, I love the artwork to that. Creepshow 2. Yeah, you can only get these on VHS. This. Stephen King's Night Shift Collection. The Woman in the Room. And The Boogeyman. Can't find those on DVD. Return to Salem's Lot. Pet Cemetery. Tales from the Dark Side. The Graveyard Shift. It, the original. Sometimes They Come Back. Sleepwalkers. Children of the Corn 2. Pet Cemetery 2. And these are in chronological order. They're Stephen King films. The Dark Half. Needful Things. Everything is falling today. Tommy Knockers. The Mangler. The Langoliers. Children of the Corn 3. Stephen King's Night Shift Collection. Disciples of the Crow and The Night Waiter. I can only find this on VHS. Sometimes They Come Back Again. This movie is overpriced online, so I got it on VHS. I will one day get it on DVD. Children of the Corn 4. The Gathering. Thinner. Stephen King's The Shining. Still sealed. For reasons. Night Flyer. That's a snap case. Stephen King Quicksilver Highway. From Clive Barker. He did Hellraiser. Trucks. Children of the Corn 5. Fields of Terror. Sometimes They Come Back for More. Storm of the Century. The Rage, Carrie 2. Children of the Corn 666, Isaac's Return. Children of the Corn Revelation. Rose Red. Carrie. The Mangler 2. Firestarter 2. Rekindled. The Diary of Ellen Rimbauer. Oh my goodness. Kingdom Hospital. Seasons 1 and 2. The entire series. Salem's Lot. The reboot. Secret Window. And last, whoa, no. Oh, I see. Riding the Bullet. That does not belong there. The Mangler Reborn. Desperation. This was really good. Nightmares and Dreamscapes from the stories of Stephen King. Creepshow 3. 1408. The Mist. Bag of Bones. Children of the Corn Genesis. Mercy. Finishing up Stephen King's movies, horror movies. Cell. Gerald's Game. Children of the Corn, Runaway. Creepshow. Season 1, the reboot. Still sealed. And just the documentaries. I don't really like to, consider these horror movies, but, they're just documentaries. I have a few more up here before moving on to the Blu-rays. Psycho. Psycho 2. Psycho 3. I forgot to show this one for Stephen King. In the Tall Grass. Birds. The Birds. The only Alfred Hitchcock movie I have. Now we'll show my Blu-rays. Alright, starting with my horror TV shows. True Blood Season 1. True Blood Season 2. True Blood Season 3. True Blood Season 4. True Blood Season 5. True Blood Season 6. True Blood, the final season. The Stranger Things, slipcover, sealed.
And like Blu-ray collector.
Stranger Things 2, sealed. Dexter final season. Dexter's 7th season. Going backwards with these. Apologize. The 6th season of Dexter. Trying to go through these as fast as possible, guys. Dexter, the 5th season. Going up. Dexter, the 4th season. He is considered horror. This dude is crazy. Dexter, the 3rd season. Dexter, the 2nd season. Dexter, the 1st season. American Horror Story, the complete 1st season. My favorite TV shows. And these are sealed, as you can see. American Horror Story Asylum. Seen them all already on Netflix. Sealed American Horror Story Coven. Sealed American Horror Story Freak Show. This is not sealed because it is a book. American Horror Story Hotel. So, you know, the DVDs is a complete season. Love it. Hotel was amazing. No one liked this one, but I did. American Horror Story Roanoke. Sealed. American Horror Story Cult. The worst season in the entire series, in my opinion. American Horror Story Apocalypse. Last season, American Horror Story 1984. All right. Oh, Tales of the Crypt. Tales from the Crypt Season 1. I love these cases, man. I want to show them all off, but yeah, I don't want to get them stuck. And then on top of that, I don't want to make this video super long. Tales from the Crypt Season 2. Tales from the Crypt Season 3. Tales from the Crypt Season 4. Tales from the Crypt Season 5. Is it Tales from the Crypt Season 6? And Tales of the Crypt Season 7. And I'm going to show another Christian horror movie. The Remaining. I consider this horror, but it's, I don't know, it's Christian as well. And I have one horror anime. Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust. Alright. Now I'll start my Blu-rays. Alright, I'm going to actually show my box sets of horror movies first. Here's A Nightmare on Elm Street. All the films are on here. And then, one of my beloved ones, Alien Anthology. Beautiful case. Has Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection. And it came with a book. With all the movies in it. And these are all the movies and pages and stuff. It's really neat. Well, it's very cool. And I have Alien vs. Predator 2-pack Blu-ray box set. And Chucky. All of them. Not all of them, but most of them. I love this box set. I'm not going to pull it all the way out because I'm going to have trouble getting it back in there. Oh, I love this box set so much. Halloween 15 disc set.
15.
And it comes with a book. And that's really neat. Predator.
Love it.
all of them. Except Alien vs. Predator. It's the only one that's not on here. And that's 2. And with cards. There's the cards. And then I have Resident Evil. Then I have the Human Centipede, the most grossest movie I've ever seen in my life. I threw up. Watch this. It's disgusting. Saw 3 of them. And I really love this version of The Mummy. Not a Tom Cruise fan, but I mean, this movie was okay. It was decent. It's 4K version of The Mummy with the slipcover. And this one comes with a lot of cool stuff. Actually, it's... you view the movie in 4D. See? So you use it. It's The Mummy for you. And last but not least, for the box set horror movies, Underworld Trilogy. And that's it for the box set. Careful, careful. Alright, cool. Thank you. Love you to death. Alright. Oh, shit. I almost closed that out. Oh, I would have fucking flipped. Okay. Starting my Blu-ray horror movie, starting with Cannibal Holocaust. This is still sealed. And this movie was banned. I don't know if it was banned here in the U.S. I have no idea, but I know it was banned in other countries. The Autopsy of Jane Doe. And these are all slipcovers. I'm not going to show off the slipcovers unless they have a special something to them. But that was Trick or Treat, by the way. I'm sorry, guys. Dark Was Night. Getting a little worn out. There's a lot of them. The Belko Experiment. Like I said, this is the longest video. I did have Grave Encounters on DVD. This is the second one. As I said, I got all these slipcovers. This one is a really cool slipcover. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter 3D. I don't need that. Alien Covenant. These fell out. Just throw them up there. Black Swan. Devil's Due. House at the End of the Street. Oculus. Poltergeist. Shut In. "47 Meters Down." 47 Meters Down Uncaged. This was really good for a sequel. Really good. It Follows. I consider this a kid's horror, family horror, but it's still horror. Goosebumps. This is still sealed. Goosebumps 2, 4K. Hotel Transylvania. Hotel Transylvania 3D. I love that case. Lenticular 3D case. Hotel Transylvania 3. Life. Wrong movie. Sorry, guys. I meant to pull this one out. The Shallows. Love that one. It's really neat. This was scary in my opinion. This is the end. Consider it horror today. 3 from Hell. This is the third movie to House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects. Blair Witch. This is still sealed. Hellfest. Good movie. The ones that are sealed, I'll stream them and watch them because I don't know. I'm funny about opening some movies. Hereditary. I love this slick, glossy, slow cover. Love it. Jigsaw. Another glossy, slow cover. Leprechaun Origins. Leprechaun Returns. Midsommar. Texas Chainsaw. This is the reboot, which is very, 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 very good. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I think that glossy case is really nice. The Collection. I think they're supposed to be coming out on another one, a third one. Cabin in the Woods. I love the lenticular slow cover. The Gallows, Act 2. I have the first Gallows on DVD. The Possession. I love movies that are based on true stories. The Witch. Winchester. I fell asleep on this movie. The worst horror I've ever seen in my entire life. Carrie. I love that. It's really cool. It's a reboot, by the way. Misery. I have playing cards in this movie. I don't know if they tell it on the back, but yeah, you get cards with this. Does it? Yeah, there we go. Limited edition collector cards. Yep. I have cards in there. I'm using one hand, so it's kind of hard to show them off. The Right. Child's Play. That's not Child's Play. That's Buddy's Play. A Quiet Place. 4K. Hansel and Gretel. Witch Hunters. It's an action horror. Paranormal Activity 1, 2, 3. Paranormal Activity 3. My sister got that for my birthday, so that's why there's no slow cover. And I bought it anyways, again with the triple pack. Paranormal Activity 4. And she knows I don't play around about my slow covers. Mark 1s. Paranormal Activity, the Mark 1s. You move that around and that happens. Paranormal Activity, the Ghost Dimension. Pet Cemetery. 4K. Don't Breathe. Slender Man. This movie was terrible. I love the case of this one. Underworld Awakening. Blu-ray 3D. 4K. Underworld Blood Wars. Brightburn. That one costed, some money too. Evil Dead, the remake. Ghostbusters, Rainbow Case. Love that. That's why I like slipcovers. They look really cool. They're really cool. Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. Resident Evil: The Final Chapter. 4K. This one is still sealed because it is a little pricey online, so I kept it sealed and streamed it. Resident Evil Vendetta 4K. I don't know if I would consider this horror. The Call. The Last Exorcism Part 2. The Woman in Black. Sinister. Sinister 2. Oh no. Not Twilight. Warm Bodies. Fright Night. Haunted House. Haunted House 2. The Curse of Chucky. Of every single Chucky movie. Cult of Chucky. Love that lenticular 3D slipcover. Dracula Untold. Steelbook. I still have the, all that to it. But yeah, this is a Steelbook. If I had hands free, I would show it off. It's really neat. Get Out. Halloween 4K. Happy Death Day. Happy Death Day to You. The person I bought this from lied about the slipcover, and she blocked me. Krampus. Ma. This is more of a thriller, but it's still horrific. Mama. Ouija, or Ouija. What in the world did I just say? Ouija, Origins of Evil. Talk to the Dead. I have the first one on DVD and the second one, Revelations, on Blu-ray. Silent House. Split. That movie. The Boy. I like The Boy. After seeing Annabelle, it kind of ruins it for The Boy. The Boy 2. Brahms. The Boy 2. The Bye Bye Man. The Forest. The Invisible Man 4K. The Mummy Trilogy. It says all three of the Mummy movies on it. The Purge. The Purge Anarchy. I am missing the other ones, sadly. The Strangers Pray at Night. The Thing. The Visit, Wolfman. That was really good. Really good movie. Truth or Dare. Unfriended Dark Web. Us. 4K. Frankenweenie. It's a Stephen King show, Castle Rock. It's still sealed on 4K. Here's another show I have here. Stephen King's Castle Rock Season 2. Blu-ray. Chernobyl Diaries. Dr. Sleep. For those who don't know, that is a sequel to The Shining. It. 4K. It Chapter 2. 4K. Kong. Skull Island.
Good.
He is a horrific monster, so he's horror today. Godzilla. King of the Monsters. I still have yet to get the new one. Kong vs. Godzilla. And this is the worst Godzilla movie I've ever seen in my life. Godzilla 3D. Scoob. 4K. The Apparition. The Conjuring. This is
classic.
lenticular slipcover. This here has no slipcover. The Conjuring 2. I don't think it came with one, to be honest with you. Annabelle. Where it all, well, not technically where it all began, because that's not really the first. It's the first movie, but it's chronologically not the first. Annabelle Comes Home. The Nun.
It was so scary.
The Curse of La Llorona. The Meg. 4K. The Outsider. Another Stephen King show. It's really good. Waiting for season 2. And Train to Busan. This was pretty pricey with the slipcover. And that's why it's still sealed. Not open in it. Apollo 18. These are my Blu-rays without slipcovers. I have them separately on the bottom of my shelf. So now you will see the Blu-rays without slipcovers. I Spin in a Grave. Scary Movie 5. Saw 6. Saw the Final Chapter. Haunting in Connecticut 2. The Relic. Wonder if anyone remembers this. It was a good 90s horror. Winter's Bone. I don't know if I would consider it horror. Gerald's Game and 1922. These are Netflix exclusives of Stephen King. And Final Destination 5. Michael Jackson's Ghost. Resident Evil Damnation, Krampus, again, with no sword, Contagion, I don't know what I would consider, I don't know. Lights Out. This is actually scary. And it is. They did a good job with that. Outbreak. And that is it for my horror movies. Whoever sat through this entire video and watched this, I want to thank you and tell you I appreciate that. I am very tired. It's been almost 2 hours doing this. Oh man, it's a lot of movies. I've done hundreds of horror movies. I have a lot of them. So yeah, I went through all of them. Thank you guys very much again for viewing and loving my content. Again, this is Collecting with J Bones. Have a good night. Out.